Imagine the heart of the jungle, where life and death balance on a fragile thread, where survival is ruthless. And yet, even here, something extraordinary can unfold. High in the tangled canopy, a baby gorilla dangled helplessly, its frail body caught in the vines. Bones showed beneath its thin skin. Every breath was shallow, every twitch weaker than the last. It hung there, powerless, too weak to free itself. Below, the mother gorilla pounded her chest, but this was no display of power. It was a broken cry, the voice of a mother watching her child fade before her eyes. Her eyes burned with despair, her great hands trembled with helplessness. She tugged at the tree, clawed at the vines, but her baby hung just out of reach, slipping closer to silence with every heartbeat. And then, movement. From the shadows of the tall grass, a lion emerged, golden mane glowing in shafts of sunlight, eyes sharp yet unreadable. The gorilla turned to him, and in that instant, something happened that defied the laws of the wild. Her roar changed, no longer a challenge, no longer defiance. It became something raw, something rare, a plea, a desperate cry for help that broke every wall between predator and prey. The lion stood still, his gaze shifted from the mother to the fragile infant above. And then he moved, not as a hunter, not as a king claiming his prey, but as something far greater. With steady power, the lion bounded up the tree, his claws dug into the bark. Muscles rippled as he climbed toward the struggling infant. The baby whimpered faintly, eyes half closed, as if ready to surrender. The lion reached the vines and tore into them with his massive jaws. Fibers snapped. The baby slipped. For a heartbeat, the jungle held its breath. Then, the lion caught the fragile gorilla gently between his teeth, climbing down with a grace no one could expect from such a beast. On the forest floor, he placed the baby before its mother. The little gorilla coughed, then let out a weak cry. Alive. The mother gathered her child into her arms, holding it tight, eyes locked on the lion. No sound, no roar, just a look of respect, of gratitude, of something far greater than survival. That day, predator and primate broke the rules of nature. A gorilla was saved not by her strength, but by compassion. And a lion proved that even the fiercest of hunters could be a protector. So I ask you, if you were the lion, would you risk everything, not for yourself, but for another? Sometimes, the greatest power in the wild is kindness.